July 2026, 41 years old. Most footballers are long retired by now, their bodies given up, their records frozen in time, their names remembered only through old highlights. But Cristiano Ronaldo is still here. Somewhere in a training camp before the sun rises, he is doing the same things he has done for more than 20 years. Stretching, running, recovering, preparing, chasing one final prize. Not another league title, not another scoring record, but the World Cup, the only trophy that has never truly belonged to him. That is why the entire football world is watching. Because this is no longer just another tournament. This is the final chapter of one of football's greatest stories. Ronaldo has already achieved almost everything a footballer could dream of. 5 Ballon d'Or awards, Champions League titles, league championships in England, Spain, and Italy. More than 900 career goals, a number that once sounded impossible and now feels like just another chapter in his story. But football has always judged greatness by one cruel measure. No matter how many individual awards a player wins, the World Cup remains the ultimate test, and it is the one trophy that continues to stand between Ronaldo and the perfect career. That journey began 20 years ago in Germany, where a fearless 21-year-old announced himself to the world as Portugal reached the semi-finals. South Africa in 2010 ended quietly. Brazil in 2014 brought injuries and disappointment. Then came Russia in 2018, where Ronaldo produced one of the greatest individual performances in World Cup history. A breathtaking hat-trick against Spain, before Portugal fell once again earlier than expected. And then Qatar in 2022, a tournament many believed would be his last chance. Portugal arrived with perhaps the strongest squad in its history, yet the dream collapsed. Ronaldo found himself on the bench during the knockout stage, and after elimination, the cameras captured him walking alone down the tunnel in tears. At that moment, almost everyone believed his World Cup story had finally ended. But Ronaldo has spent his entire career proving people wrong. Every time the football world predicted his decline, he found another way to survive. When speed began to fade, his movement became smarter. When defenders expected him to run in behind, he learned to dominate inside the penalty area instead. His obsession with fitness became legendary, treating aging like another opponent to defeat, turning every meal and every hour of sleep into part of a mission to outlast his own generation. Now, in 2026, he returns one final time. He is no longer the explosive winger who terrified defenders at Manchester United, nor the unstoppable athlete who dominated Europe with Real Madrid. He has become something different, a veteran who understands exactly where to be when the decisive moment arrives. He does not need 30 touches to influence a match anymore. Sometimes all he needs is one chance, one cross, one perfectly timed finish. And in the pressure of knockout football, that experience may matter more than speed ever did. The biggest difference this time is not Ronaldo himself, but the team around him. Portugal may finally have the balance they lacked before. Bruno Fernandes continues to be one of Europe's most creative midfielders, while Vitinha and João Neves bring control and energy through the middle. Rafael Leão and Pedro Neto provide the pace that Ronaldo no longer has, stretching defenses and creating the space where he is most dangerous. At the back, Ruben Dias and Nuno Mendes give Portugal a defensive stability they have rarely had. For perhaps the first time in his international career, Portugal does not need Ronaldo to carry the team. They simply need him to finish the chances the rest of the squad creates. Even so, winning the World Cup has never been about talent alone. Every champion needs a little luck, a favorable draw, a goalkeeper making impossible saves, a single goal at exactly the right time. Every knockout match feels like a final, and one mistake can erase 4 years of preparation. Ronaldo knows this better than anyone because he has lived through that heartbreak before. Age also remains the biggest obstacle that no amount of dedication can fully defeat. Recovery becomes slower, muscles tire more quickly, and every knockout game demands enormous physical and mental energy against the world's best defenders. Winning 7 matches against the strongest teams on the planet is difficult for a 25-year-old. At 41, it borders on the impossible. And yet, if football has taught us whistle blows on Cristiano Ronaldo's last World Cup, the result will matter for history, but the journey will be remembered forever. Whatever happens, the world will not simply be watching the end of a football tournament. It will be witnessing the final chapter of one of the greatest careers the sport has ever known.